Good morning, YouTube. This is Dawson Smith at Blue Star Ranch, and I'm on here to give you a herd update. So talk a little bit about what we're doing here in South Central Missouri. It is December 23rd. It is 57 degrees in December 23rd, so we are blessed. I just did a move here on our primarily South Pole cow herd. I just gave them some salt here. Redmond, the calves are happy. The cows are happy. They are all grazing. I just moved them, and so I'm not going to make you guys sick here. You can see all this bunch of cows here. Stops right there. The end of that cow's butt over there is where the wire was. So I just moved it. Not exactly sure how far yet. I was going to measure and check on our pounds per acre that we've got going on, but it really is about right here is the line that I just moved these cows. So you can see they're all on here enjoying grazing. I'm going to talk a little bit about what we're doing here. So we bought these cows. They've been on the farm almost 2 weeks, so almost 14 days. And we just got them up on Saturday. Today is Tuesday, and we gave them a shot to try to bring them all into heat. And the reason we did that is because, you know, most of these cows, we want to keep them a fall herd. And I'll talk more about that later. I would like a spring herd, but I think a fall herd is the best move right now. And so a fall herd, they need to be bred today or, you know, within the next couple weeks. We're looking at 1st of October calves. And so if we have a great year like this where it's 57 degrees, if it was like that every year, it wouldn't be a problem. But I really want these calves, you know, we're starting to get later and later, and by October 15th, they've really only got a month before cold weather starts to really hit. And so I would like to have bigger calves to handle that cold weather. So we brought them all in, we gave them a shot. And today is the day that we should really start to see standing heat. And what we mean by that is cows will ride each other to show that a cow is in heat. Normally the cow that is being ridden is the one that's in heat. And if she stands and lets that cow ride her, then she's in standing heat, and that's the time to artificial inseminate. So we have got the semen. We are just waiting for the cows to cycle, and we haven't been seeing as much. We saw a little bit of activity. We saw some cows riding, but not standing heat, so we've just really been watching them. Duncan Smith in the sticks is my dad, who is probably the best realtor in the world, definitely Texas County. So if you need a property bought, call him. But we really wanted to see more cows cycling. So there's a couple different options. One, we missed their window. The shot we gave them only works for a certain time if they're in a certain day of their cycle. And I am not a vet, and I'm not even going to give out days because, one, I can't remember off the top of my head, but two, you need to consult your vet if you want to do that. So we either A, missed all of their cycle, all their calves are pretty close together, so that is true, or B, some of these calves or cows are not in good enough body condition to cycle. So we really want to make sure that they are, especially going into winter, you know, full force here. We're blessed to have great weather right now, but that could change at any moment in Missouri. So we are going to go ahead and start giving them about a pound of grain a day to see if that helps. I mean, a lot of these cows are looking really good, but I'm not just trying to show you the ones that do look good. There's some up here that do not have that body condition. So we're going to give a pound of grain a day to try to boost that weight, put some weight on them before winter hits. So we're going to start that. Here, I would like to stay away from grain, but I think that that's the best thing I need to do. I mean, the manure looks good. They've been gaining weight. Most of them look much better than they did, but something's going on here and it could be the timing. So I will keep you up to date. Probably on Thursday, I'll do another video. Well, that's Christmas Day. Probably on Friday, I will do another video. One thing I wanted to talk about on this herd is, and this is a herd update, I'm going to try to keep this video shorter, is we've got this polywire here, and the calves are always one step ahead of the cows. And I love that because they're out here grazing. Look at that. You know, these calves are weighing 150 pounds, and they're grazing. They're getting the best of the best forage ahead of the cows, where normally cows are just maintaining weight and calves are growing. So you need them to have the best of the best forage. We are kind of at a catch-22 because we are wanting these cows to be putting on weight because they didn't have it on them to begin with. So here's our forage. Cool season. There's some orchard grass in here. There's fescue in here. There is a little bit of clover in here as well. And I'm going to show you what we left just so you can see. You know, this is, if the cow really wants to get in here, there is some really good forage. So I am staying ahead of them, and if this was a perfect world, I would make them graze some of this a little bit better. So we are now into the pasture that I left, and you can still see here there is just tons and tons of forage here. They have kind of went in this open spot and grazed. This is normally where you'll find some forbs in here, not necessarily clover. There's some clover there that they went after and grazed all this. But as far as grass, you know, they've still left a lot of forage. I went ahead and moved them just so we can still, we've got enough forage here. This farm, we're blessed that it hasn't been grazed for, I don't even know exactly, maybe May, June. And so the whole farm is stockpiled, and which we are just so blessed and thankful. So that gives us the luxury of moving more faster than what in a normal world we would. But also, as we're trying to gain weight, you know, that's helping us out. So I'm just going to walk through here so you can kind of see them. Someone mentioned what these tags are. That tells how old the cow is when they went through the sale. So this cow, you know, body condition could be a little bit higher. You can see that indent there, that triangle. We really would like to keep that higher than what it, you know, normally you wouldn't see that. This cow, she's a little bit thinner than what I'd like. So I'm just going to go through here and show you. Like I said, I want to show the good, the bad, the ugly, and not just the good cows here. You know, this cow's 4. You can see some bones on her. If you look from behind, she just could use a little bit of weight. That black cow there could use a lot of weight. You can really tell the South Poles aren't doing too bad. Anything that's not really a South Pole could use some weight. But there's also a couple good cows in here that are not South Pole that look just as fine too. So this little cow here looks good. She's raising a little bull calf that I'm quite impressed with. You know, this cow, 5'4", 8", she's not too bad. Our calves are looking good. I just gave them some salt. I think I already said that. So these, that cow looks good. This, trying to move slow for you guys. This cow right here, she's a little bit older. I think they said she was 7, 6, and you know, not bad, but could be a lot better. They're all headed down to water now. They've been grazing for about 30 minutes. So, I mean, she's not too bad. They're not starving by any means, but I would just like to see them put on a little bit more weight. So I was going to show you this calf here. We've got quite a few heifers that I would like to keep as replacement heifers, but if we have to sell them, we will have full blood. Some of them will be full blood South Pole cows. I mean, you guys are going to watch and see how we manage. Some will be at least 50%. Everything is at least 50% South Pole, with most of them, I would say 80% of them being full blood. That's a heifer calf. She looks good. So I really like these. I'm trying to show one. They're all grazing. So if you are interested in heifers, leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe and be watching. Just let me know. I went through and picked out 11 heifers that I have got on my radar to keep. But like I said, if we have to sell them to pay the farm payment, maybe you guys would be interested in them. So look at these calves. They're out here grazing. Looking good. Let me know if you are wanting to see something specific, how I can improve my channel. This is my 3rd video, and out of 2 weeks, those calves look good now. I've got them scared and they're going back. Those are little heifers there, those 2 with white tags. Bull. So they're out here grazing. You know, we plan on keeping everything as natural as possible with this herd. We have not, we did bring them in. Like I said, we gave them that shot. Hopefully that's the only time we have to do that, to cycle these. I'm just worried about time. Right now we're looking at October calves. So look at them just running and playing. Enjoying life. They're all going down to water. So we've got plenty of forage here. That's the end. This cow. So, and you guys have seen how we have been moving our cows, the forage they're getting. While I'm talking, I will have just pictures pop up of the screen of cows that I've got. Make sure to give Duncan Smith, I think it's Duncan Smith and the Sticks on YouTube. Make sure you give him a follow. He's really been talking about heat cycles and checking up on the cows, and I just don't know enough about it. I'm trying to be completely honest, but also not giving people wrong information, because that's one thing that I don't want to do. This little calf here is not one of ours. That was a stalker that is. So anyway, thank you guys. Have a great day and a Merry Christmas. I will be shooting on Friday. I've given you guys a herd date if we've AI'd anybody. I talk about some really good genetics. If once we AI next year, we will have some really good calves, and then hopefully we can get back to maybe having some full blood South Poles. Really, if I've got a market for these heifers here, if I've got a market for them, I'll probably buy a South Pole bull. If no one really cares, and then we will go with probably Red Angus or something along those lines. So we're still in the process of that. Comments, questions if you've got anything, and have a great day.